Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, look, it's Horse Thor. My Little Pony?
You suck.
You're f***ing creepy.
My little pony, my little pony.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends figure, and I guess this is an in-game Wave 2 Build-A-Figure set with the Incredible Hulk. We got Beta Ray Bill here. Now this was a figure I really wanted to pick up. I've always loved Beta Ray Bill since the 80s, one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I don't know. I got him at the GameStop in Greenwood Park Mall on the south side of Indianapolis, and they had a few other figures in the wave. They had War Machine and Rescue, and I don't know. I didn't really care for them much, and I don't particularly care for this Hulk Build-A-Wave, primarily for the head, and that's what I got in this figure set. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Beta Ray Bill. So here we have Beta Ray Bill in the packaging, and you know, for the most part, I think I like Beta Ray Bill. This Hulk looks terrible to me. It just, I don't know, it looks really, really creepy. He looks like he's, I don't know, it looks like a green drag queen to me with green lipstick, and the smiley face one looks super creepy. Not a fan of that at all. So I doubt I'll be building that figure. It says Marvel Legends at the top. We got Beta Ray Bill. There's nothing on the top up there. Side of the package has some nice artwork of Beta Ray, and yeah, there he is in the package. Stormbreaker behind the price sticker. So yeah, definitely fun. Like the artwork there. Back of the package here, we get a little tiny write-up of Beta Ray Bill. And then all the other figures in this wave, and to be honest, the only, probably the only two figures in this wave I have any other kind of real interest is Union Jack and War Machine. And like I said, they had War Machine, but I passed on him so I could get the Doppelganger. And if you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. But yeah, there's the artwork again. Here are all the other figures in the wave, and then you can build this really creepy looking drag queen Hulk. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Beta Ray Bill out of box and see what we think. So here we have Beta Ray Bill out of the packaging, and these Hulk faces really creep the hell out of me. Hulk face number one, I mean, they're very detailed, but that just looks like a friggin' drag queen in green to me. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And it's kind of sloppy with the gray paintbrush on the side. I get to try to make them look a little older, but it just doesn't work for me. It needs some black wash to kind of filter that out, but yeah, I don't like that face. And this one's even worse. Ugh, look at this. It just looks like it's so rapey. Man, I don't like it. I saw somebody that put this Build-A-Figure together with this face, and he was doing like a swimsuit muscle pose, and it was just, oh, it was terrible. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this Hulk Build-A-Figure at all from these creepy faces. So let's put that nightmare out of our head and look back at Beta Ray Bill, which is a totally different kind of nightmare character. If you don't know the backstory on this character, basically he's an alien that is worthy of Thor. He picked up Mjolnir's hammer, or the hammer Mjolnir, I guess, and he was using it, and Odin basically thought, you know what, this guy's just as worthy as my son, you've saved a bunch of people, and he made him Stormbreaker. Which, of course, we have this hammer now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thanks to the Infinity War, but it's totally different on how we get it. This is a very interesting piece. It's kind of sad that this is all just one solid piece of gold. Plastic, I'd rather have some detail in it, but it is what it is. It's a pretty hefty hammer. I'm going to take it out of his little hand here, show it off. It's a pretty solid piece, so that's pretty cool. It does have a brown leather painted strap, which is nice. overall, I do like this. I can see this getting reused if they didn't reuse it already in the Marvel Cinematic Universe hammer, which it looks different, so probably not. That being said, this is definitely a cool figure. I love the character. His cape can actually snap off if you pull these pieces up off the buttons. They're kind of difficult to get up. I feel like if you do this a lot, you're going to scrape up the silver paint, which I don't particularly care for to do. All right, there we go. So there it is. It does snap off, which is nice. Articulation on this guy, his head can look that far down, which is very, very cool. It can look that far up, which is very nice for some nice flight poses. It's twists all the way around, and he's got an articulated jaw, which is either really cool or really creepy as hell. He's got a diaphragm joint up here at the top. He's got a twist at the waist. His arms do click out that far. They get a little bit hampered because of these shoulder pads. There's a twist at the upper arm, a double jointed elbow right there, which the joints are a little stiff. Hands twist, and they have a hinge. Legs kick up that far. They don't kick back hardly at all. Kick out about that far. There's a twist at the upper leg, double jointed knee, a twist at the boot, which is very stiff on mine, right there. And then we have a hinge on the foot. And he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. So taking a closer look at the sculpt itself, I really like the sculpt. This guy's always been kind of nightmarish looking to me, like some evil horse from hell, and they really capture that in this face sculpt. The fact that it has an articulated jaw is nice. The problem is the back of it, if you get it too far down, you see the neck pin, which is unfortunate. I like the gold plates on his shoulders there. I think that looks really cool. The helmet looks nice. Reminds me a lot of the helmet that we saw in Ragnarok, which is probably what it was supposed to. How it drapes on the shoulders, that looks really good. That orangey color they got for his skin looks really, really nice. I definitely dig that. The teeth, the way they're painted, the eyes are just super, super creepy. The silver buckles up on top of the shoulder pieces there, very, very nice. And it's a really stable cape to plug onto the figure, which is always good. Now taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I like the sculpt on this guy. The silver bullets or buckles, I guess, I don't know what you want to call those, going down his side look good. I like the metallic chest armor, looks nice. Stormbreaker looks pretty good. I wish it had more color to it. The wrist bracelets are nice. They're kind of cloth wraps, and they're separate pieces, which you can move around for adjustment, which is nice. It almost looks like there's a black wash on the skin, which is interesting. I don't usually see that on Marvel Legends figures today. The cape, love the wrinkles on the cape in the midsection. That looks really, really nice. Yeah, overall, I think they did a good job. They got the color tone. I wish he had a punching fist as an alternate hand, you know, for what it is, it looks pretty darn good. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, they're pretty much just standard boots, nothing real exciting going on there. I do like the cape. You know, all the little wrinkles and how it flows around looks good, and it doesn't drag on the ground, which is very, very nice. I definitely dig that. You know, the detail, very good as far as a cape goes. I mean, we see lots of these with the Marvel Legends figures, but it's got nice wrinkle detail, and it looks like a big, heavy, thick cloth, which is something I would expect that Beta Ray Bill would wear when he's battling space monsters or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of glossy black boots, and that's what they are. They're nice and stable, though. That's good, right? For comparison, here we have Beta Ray Bill next to the Walgreens exclusive infamous Iron Man or Dr. Doom, another fellow cloaked character. And as you can see, Beta Ray Bill is definitely a bigger, bulkier version of this guy. Much like this guy, it's a newer incarnation of the character. The old school Beta Ray Bill had like the classic 80s Thor costume. So this is a more modern version, which I like. I think it looks pretty good, and it differs from the Thor armor. So is the new Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill something that you want in your Marvel Legends collection? Well, if you're a Beta Ray Bill fan, I think you're going to want to pick him up. We haven't had this character in a long time. I do like the old Toy Biz version, but I am digging this updated version as well. It's a nice hefty figure, which is very, very cool. I like the hammer, again, very hefty. All the detail in the guy looks really, really nice. Posability is pretty good. You know, there are a few things I wish that were a little bit better. I wish we got a better flying ability out of the character, but the armor pieces kind of hamper that. But, you know, the hammer could use a little more detail. But other than that, it's pretty darn cool. So there he is, Beta Ray Bill from Marvel Legends.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.